Hey everybody, Steve here at Forest Lawn Memorial Park in Hollywood Hills, and I just discovered the gravesite of someone who I had no idea was laid to rest here. He's right around the corner from another very famous grave that I've walked by 100 times here and had no idea that he was really just the next grave over. That happens a lot in cemeteries, especially here in the Southern California area where we have so many cemeteries with so many famous people laid to rest here. Sometimes it just seems like every other grave is a grave of someone famous, and it takes a while to visit them all. Actor Lamont Bentley was very successful in his career. Sadly, he was cut short by a freak accident, a very tragic accident that took his life on the freeway when he was ejected from his car and then run over by other cars on the freeway. I mean, gosh, what an awful way to go. Hopefully he died instantly and didn't experience any of the trauma. Lamont Bentley was a regular on the TV show MOESHA, and he played Hakeem Campbell, I believe from 1996 to 2001. He's interred here in a beautiful crypt within the Courts of Remembrance. He's in the third court all the way to the back and then to the right. And his Find a Grave memorial page did have a GPS, so I walked right to it. It was very easy to find, which, as you know, is not always the case. He was only 31 years old when he died in that awful accident on January 19th, 2005. Not that far from here, between the cities of Chatsworth and Simi Valley. Witnesses said that it was shortly after midnight when he was driving at very high speeds on Highway 118. He was driving alone and speeding toward the Rocky Peak Fire Road off-ramp when his car ran a stop sign, drove through a fence, and rolled down an embankment. He was ejected from his car into oncoming traffic and was struck by multiple vehicles. As a result of the blunt force injuries he sustained during the accident, he was pronounced dead at 12:23 a.m. that morning. In addition to his long-running regular role on the TV sitcom MOESHA, he also appeared in more than 24 other TV shows and movies. He was born Artemus Lamont Bentley on October 25, 1973, in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. He died here in the San Fernando Valley on January 19, 2005, but for some reason his Find a Grave memorial page indicates that he died in San Diego, which is nowhere near the San Fernando Valley, but discrepancies like this do happen a lot when it comes to online information. The inscription on his crypt reads, "You will remain in our hearts forever." And in addition to being an actor, he was also a rapper, and the reason he came to Hollywood in the first place was to pursue a career in the music business. And it's kind of ironic that in the TV movie Too Legit, the MC Hammer story, Bentley played Tupac Shakur, who was also an actor and a rapper and died at the young age of 25. Both men died young, but they also both left lasting legacies in the short time they were here. This week I want to give a shout out and a very big thank you to my newest Patreon supporter, Ron Emerson. Thank you, Ron, for your extra generous donation to my channel. It means a lot and it's very appreciated. So how many of you remember Lamont Bentley and the TV sitcom MOESHA? Please feel free to share your memories with us in the comments section. As always, thanks for joining me on this trip to the cemetery, even though this was an extra sad visit. I appreciate you coming along, and until next time, thanks for sharing the memories, everybody.